everyone, Aparna here, back with day 14. I can't believe this, day 14 of painting with acrylics on paper and having to face having to face a lot of weird challenges, to be very honest. Having a great time, I cannot deny that. Absolutely having a fantastic time, enjoying the process a lot. I have no words to explain how much I am enjoying the act of sitting down every day and facing something new. Acrylics, of course, is not new to me. I have been painting with acrylics for a long time. However, applying acrylics on paper is altogether something different for me. And it's something I really wanted to do. It caught my attention a couple of years ago, and I haven't, due to some reason, I didn't really try making it work at that point. And here I am. I started doing it, and yes, things are happening. Things are absolutely happening. Uh, Days of wanting to give up has been there, and days of absolutely loving my work, that's also happening. And days when I don't feel like doing it, I'm still doing it, and a lot of other things. And it's been a wonderful experience, I have to agree with that. Maybe not 100% satisfying work in the end, but it's a process, and I'm still learning how to make acrylics work for me. So I love most of my work. I loved how all of them turned out. I never really dislike my work. I do see each work as a stepping stone to creating something beautiful somewhere, someday in future. And for me, it's important that I enjoy the process, and I have been doing that a lot, thoroughly enjoying. And what you can see me do right now is a process that we all know as the ugly stages in a work, and creating weird pieces, making paintings with mistakes. I embrace it in my journey, and I accept them wholeheartedly. I embrace them, and I think that's what helps me create lovely works. End of the day, whichever way I see it, I always see the positivity in everything that I do, art related. For me, if I'm making a mistake, that is not the end of the world. That doesn't mean I have to stop painting all over again. Like, no, I can't do that. Not all over again means I just cannot do it anymore. That doesn't happen with me. I really enjoy every work that I do. I love my work. Yes, I have learned to criticize my own work, and I try to learn from them instead of letting that stop me from creating the next one. So it's been a process, it's been a journey. And what you can see me do here, it's a small A5 size sketchbook. It's called Viviva Colors, 300 GSM cotton paper. And the color of the paper is definitely something that can be an issue right now. However, I am still working with it, and I have quite a few more pages to go. It's just day 14, and this one has 20 sheets. That means 40 paintings. So, after 40 paintings are over, I will decide whether I would like to buy this paper again for acrylics or not. So I'm looking at each work as a thumbnail for myself. I do intend to create bigger versions of each painting. Right now, I'm just seeing what works and what doesn't work. And the more I see myself paint here, I am really loving that blue color. And I'm also realizing that this particular paper, if you can see it uh, closely, then it is actually a creamy yellowish kind of a paper. It's not really white. And due to some odd reason, when I looked into the, when I went through the sketchbook in the last 13 works that I've done, I've been realizing something, that this paper loves its greens and yellows and its blues. Any painting, any surface that I am painting with a dash of blue in it, that color looks really pretty, and it's not liking my browns. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why at this point, why the browns are not looking vibrant, but the blues are. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think my voice just shook. This moving around here. My apologies for that, in case you heard. What was I saying? Yes, I was referring to the colors in here, and due to some reason, um, the browns are not showing the vibrancy in the color. When I applied the browns, they are mostly colors from. I'm trying to look for the paint. No, I don't think I have it in front of me, but the paint, I do know it's a burnt sienna and it is burnt umber. Most likely they are from the one is from a Camlin brand and the other one is Winsor and Newton acrylic paint. I think so. Now if I move, my phone is going to catch every sound of it, so I'm not going to do that. So I do know they are good colors, and they give a beautiful vibrancy when I use those colors on canvas. The paper, however, is a different story altogether. And also the fact that my room where I paint, it is surrounded in all warm shades. The color of the curtains is creamish color, the walls are light cream, the sun is glaring. It has started, summers have definitely started here. The sun is absolutely glaring. Till yesterday, there was like a cloud, little bit of cloud and sun shining and things like that. But today, when I'm painting this one, and also my previous painting that I made of the lily pads, or you call it lily pond, that painting, both the times the sun has been shining off and on. But today, when I paint this, it's been like bright and sunny outside. And the apartment next door, the light also reflects from there and comes inside the room where I paint. And the whole atmosphere here is warmth. It's giving warmth. Now, that can be a reason why my blues are looking better instead of the warms, but I don't know. And you can see here, I wish I had stopped applying more paints at this point, because I think the burnt sienna looked right in this, but when I was painting it, it looked very unfinished. So I went on with it and I added my dark colors, but there was no blues. I tried later on, I think, when I was trying to darken the browns, I believe I did add blues, but I think I still fail to see the vibrancy in the color. So, like I said in my previous video, I will continue painting just the way I'm painting right now, and that is without a gesso on the surface. I'll continue painting it this way, and once I reach 20 pages, after that I will apply a thin layer of gesso on the paper and then apply color on it and then see how it works. So you see, it's been a challenge. It's been, I'm just trying to understand how this paper works and getting to know a lot of stuff, and I'm enjoying myself. In this one, I again thought of giving glazing a try, and that's the reason why I applied light blue first, and I applied a thinner layer of brown on this uh, layer, as you can see. But I think I'm not sure if it really worked again, and it might work when I apply gesso. I have a feeling it might work when I apply gesso. However, we will see how that goes. For now, I'm going to keep trying and trying to see if I do something different. I need to check on the consistency and just honestly just have fun about it. The whole process is really fun. Sitting every day and showing up every day has been a wonderful experience, and I think so far I did not record only day 10, and well, I'm happy I managed that part. But yeah, I'm having fun, and I need to genuinely try to sort this thing out, because when I was watching myself paint, even the previous one, I remembered that I was having issues with filming and taking photograph of my acrylic paints on not on but during around 2023, when we shifted in this new house. And what happened was that that was sort of annoying me, because I did not have any problems um, taking pictures of my watercolors or gouache or any other medium, but I was facing that challenge only with acrylic paints. And I now remember how I was carrying my paintings, acrylic paintings, all over the house to find a proper place where it could show the true colors on the surface. And I think even now that I'm watching myself paint, I feel there is a yellowish glow to it. And as a result, what I did was, in the end, once I finished it, I took a break, and I came back to this painting, and I realized that I had to give a little bit of more highlights with my yellows. So I did it again off camera, and I took a picture, and then I added that that photograph in this video in the end. So you will be able to see it, uh, the last work that I touched upon on this particular painting. But yes, I do realize that I won't say I gave up on acrylics, but I definitely will say that that was the time when I was genuinely looking forward to trying and learning sketching. I generally do not do a lot of sketching works, but that interest definitely was very strong at that point. And instead of finding a solution for the issue that I was facing with acrylics, I gravitated towards pens and sketchings, probably because I was able to film them also conveniently. That can be a thing, but I do know I have been wanting to do sketching and learning drawing for a very long time. And I think me not being able to capture the right colors on my canvas kind of pushed me into sketching and drawing with ink and things like that. So I basically did not find a solution to my problem, and I just jumped into my mediums, into another medium. I have no regrets about it, of course. It's been a blessing in disguise, I'll have to say that, since I started doing sketching. And pretty much after that, I started having health issues, and yes, battling cancer hasn't been very easy, but it wasn't that difficult as well for me. So, holding a pen really helped me through the healing process. So I am glad at that point that I did not really look for a solution, but I gravitated towards pens, because pen was very easy during days of healing when I was tired. It is so even now. However, now that I'm becoming stronger, I intend to find a solution. Maybe I'll have to paint at a different time of the day. I don't know. I don't know how to make this work right now, but I'll have to do something, and I'm going to find a way out, and so that the even the image you can see right now, I think there is a lot of warm light showing in here. I do understand that the paper is also cream in color, so maybe that is affecting, but I'm going to persevere through this sketchbook, and later on I will try to apply acrylics on white paper and see if it makes any difference. It did not make any difference when I was using on white canvas, so I have a feeling the issue is still going to be around if I don't find a solution. But we will see. We will see. And that is the point in persevering. That is my thing when I say that you need to take your sketchbooks and learn to have fun, learn to enjoy the process um, more than seeing what you create in the end. Of course, what you create in the end is part of your journey, and yes, we all want to create lovely paintings, isn't it? So do I would love to create lovely pieces of artworks, and absolutely that's the aim, that is the goal. However, reaching that goal needs perseverance. Reaching that goal needs you to understand that you need to enjoy the process. You need to love every work that you create, because all these things come together to help you achieve your goal in the end, right? So I do that. I very thankful to God for um, giving this quality to me. I don't know, maybe that's how I feel. I persevere through stages. I never really give up. um, I just go to a different medium and then come back again refreshed, and that always helps. And that's why I really would like to inspire all those who are watching my video that when things get difficult, I know it feels very easy to give up. When I went through my treatment, when I was going through my situation, I didn't do acrylics, but pen at that time was an immense amount of help, because when I was tired, I couldn't think of acrylics at that point, but I was able to hold a pen. I was able to sketch my days away, and I continued to have fun. So, guys, don't give up on your mediums, don't give up on your sketchbooks, and just learn to enjoy the process, learn to have fun, and have a brilliant time, have a fantastic time in your journey. So if you like this video, then please do like, share and subscribe. and you will see my photograph in the end. And stay creative. Until next time, bye bye.